What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Brutal Planet Comics. I'm your host, Dre, the Brew Daniels. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend, and I'm here with some more news. Happy Monday to everybody. Oh, we got a juicy one coming from Variety. Shout outs to them. Quentin Tarantino says Marvel directors are hired hands, so he won't join the MCU. I'm not looking for a job. Odalali, the spice overflows for my Dune fans. So Quentin Tarantino, as you know, has been a director for forever and a day, and he can do whatever he wants. He's directing loyalty, royalty at this point, and he's like, nah, I don't want to be a part of that because the creative juices aren't in his own hands. He has to be part of the machine. I respect that. So let's look into this article a little bit here. Quentin Tarantino flirted for a period of time with directing a Star Trek movie, but that doesn't mean he'd ever take the leap into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The filmmaker, who's currently making the press rounds in support of his new book, Cinema Speculation, told the LA Times that directors in the MCU are simply hired hands, and he has no time to assume such a role. You have to be a hired hand to do those things, Tarantino said of Marvel movies. I'm not a hired hand. I'm not looking for a job. In Cinema Speculation, Tarantino writes that today's filmmakers can't write for the day. I won't argue with that. Superhero movies fall out of favor in the same way 1960s directors rejoiced when popularity for studio musicals waned. The director told the LA Times that such comments are snarky little asides out of the corner of my mouth. Holy, holy is my name. So he's making his stance very clear. He's not going to go and bend the way he likes to do things, the way he wants to build his universes, and the way he does his filmmaking. Now, I'm personally not a fan of Quentin Tarantino, but I can respect this man's sentiment about not wanting to be coddled to some formulaic nonsense. I agree with him, standing up for his own creative vision. Now, granted, I'm not into his creative vision, but nonetheless, I respect his right to do that. He goes on to say, the analogy works because it's a similar chokehold, Tarantino said about superhero movies dominating the industry these days in the same way musicals did in the past. While Tarantino refuses to become a hired hand for a studio, he also might not want to direct a Marvel movie because Hollywood rarely produces big budget movies that are his type of film. Yeah, I don't think they're doing foot stuff, my friend. Of course I like Star Wars. What's not to like, Tarantino said, but I remember that this is not a but in a negative way, but in a good way. The movie completely carried me along, and I was just rocking and rolling with these characters. When the lights came on, I felt like $1,000,000, and I looked around and had this moment of recognition thinking, wow, what a time at the movies. Yes, a popcorn film, having fun at the movies. I agree with him, absolutely. And now he goes on to say, now that's not necessarily my favorite exact type of film. At the end of the day, I am more of a Close Encounters of the Third Kind guy. Just the bigger idea in Spielberg getting out to make an epic for regular people, not just cinephiles. Few films had the kind of climax that Close Encounters had. It blew audiences away. Tarantino's Cinema Speculation is now available for purchase. Of course it is. Of course it is. So yeah, I got to agree with him. I got to agree with his sentiment about crafting something that everybody can enjoy, not fitting a mold, having his own vision, using his own two hands. I'm all about that, and not being somebody that's a hired hand for whatever studio or corporation or whatever that wants you to make whatever they want you to fit a certain mold. I agree with Quentin Tarantino. Which those aren't words I thought I'd ever say. So what do you think? Do you think Quentin Tarantino is tripping? Do you think he should get in the MCU? Do you think he should become a hired hand? Let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. When you subscribe, don't forget to hit the little bell alert and share the video. As always, you guys have been awesome, and I'll catch you all next time. Also, if you want to support my channel, check out spinwiz.com or download the Spinwiz app and check out my comic series, Trouble. It was written with a lot of love, and it was definitely my favorite comic series to write. I've also written it in English and in Spanish. So whatever floats your boat, I got it for you. Thanks again, and check it out.